everyone, Ashley here. Thanks for joining me for my 4th day in my 12 Days of Christmas series. Today we're going to be making a really simple card. I came up with this card and I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work. I know I'm not 100% sure about anything I ever do, but I don't ever make a card before I actually make a video. So I'm just going to go for it, and if it doesn't turn out, we'll see. So what I have here is just a standard A2 size 8.5 by 5.5 inch card scored at 4 1/4. I then have a piece of cardstock, lighter blue cardstock, that measures 5 1/4 by 4 inches. And then I have a piece of the metallic blue cardstock. I love this stuff. It's black on the back and a metallic blue on the front. And this is cut to 5 by 3 3/4. I then have a circle that I cut out using my Cricut, and I'm not 100% sure. I'll post all the measurements on my blog. So I have that, and then I have this cute little Santa scene. I just love this thing. It's from the Christmas Christmas cartridge that I got free for registering my Gypsy. And when I saw this thing, I fell in love with it. You can see, maybe you can see on camera, I did use all of the cuts, but because I needed the actual cuts so small, the cuts just will not come out, and instead of tearing it up, I'm just going to use it like it is, and I had a plan to put glitter over it anyway, so it's going to be fine. So I'm just going to move that off to the side for right now, and I'm going to go ahead and just fold my card in half. And I'm also going to just set that off to the side. So what I'm going to start with is just a scrap sheet of paper here, and my little circle, which I cut out in a cream color. And I'm going to be using Distress Ink Scattered Straw. Now, I know it sounds kind of funny, but my theory behind it, or my idea behind it, is I'm going to try to make something that looks kind of like the moon. And I just thought a little bit of scattered straw around the edges might give the appearance of kind of like a splotchy moon look. At least that's my idea. So it kind of looks like the moon, sort of. Not 100%, but it's not bad. Just going to go around the edges real quick. And I think, no, I don't think I'm going to add any other color. I think that looks good. Kind of reminds me of like when the moon has just come up and it's that vivid bright yellow. So pretty. So I'm going to leave it like that. Really simple. I didn't do a lot of ink because I want some of the cream to show. Okay, so let's see. My idea is to put that right there. And my little Santa going up over the moon, and then I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stamp Merry Christmas down in the corner. And I actually forgot that I had this stamp set. It's by Inkadinkado, and I love this. It's called Sketchbook Snow. I got it from Scrapbook, and it was $2, and I fell in love with this little snowman. In fact, we're going to be doing a card later with him, but I fell in love with this stamp set. So glad that I found it again. So what I'm going to do is just take my Versamark, and I just mounted my little Merry Christmas stamp. Make sure it's going in the right direction. I'm going to stamp it in the very far corner over here. Okay. I've got some white embossing powder. Sprinkle that over. Okay, and then I'm really going to try to tap off all of the excess. I really want an embossing buddy. I really need to get one because I hate when it sticks. Okay, so now I'm just going to heat it. Okay, so it worked a little bit, but nothing too drastic. Now I'm going to move that off to the side, and I'll come back to that. So next, what I'm going to do is I want to glitterize my little Santa Claus and the little reindeer. I've got my little tray to keep my glitter clean. And I've just got a scratch sheet of paper, and I've got my little Santa Claus and my little reindeer. And then I have the Judykins embossing powder sticky stuff. And I actually haven't really used this that much, but I'm hoping it's going to work. And then I have a black glitter. And let's see. I'm going to take my Versamark and just ink up this entire little cutout here. And of course, my Versamark is getting dry as well, so hoping there's enough here. Okay, and I'm just going to flip this over to keep it from sticking all over the place. Sprinkle on the sticky stuff. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of shake the paper. Oops. And of course get embossing powder everywhere. But that's okay. Then I'm just going to pick it up with my tweezers and dust it off. Okay, so I've just put up my extra embossing powder, and I'm going to bring my tray over here, and I'm going to go ahead and heat this. And I'm hoping this is going to work. Okay, so like I said, I've never really used this before, so I'm hoping this is working. Then I'm just going to take my black glitter and kind of dust it on lightly. Okay, then I'm going to take my tweezers, gently pick it up, tap off any excess, and I'm going to grab my little scratch piece of paper again, lay that down, and then I'm going to try to heat set it so that the glitter sticks into the sticky stuff. Okay. So I'll put the glitter up in a minute. I'm just going to set that off to the side right now. And let's see. Yeah, that actually works really well. I can feel the glitter, but not too much is coming off of my hands, so that's really cool. So that's perfect. And of course, I hate it. I got embossing powder and glitter all over the place, which feels funny to me. Okay, now I'm just going to throw this card together. Really, really simple. I'm just going to use my adhesive, and I'm just going to run a little bit of tape around the edge. And I really want to make sure I get enough around the warped edge. Okay, so I've gone ahead and layered all my pieces, and it's a little crooked, but nothing terrible. Then I'm just going to take my moon, and I'm actually going to put it off to the side a little bit, just so it's kind of even with the Merry Christmas. And then Santa's just going to be going across the moon like that. So let's see, I think I want to, what do I want to do? Okay, I think I'm actually going to pop the moon up. Just using some dimensionals. Okay, and just place that down any way that seems right. Okay, now I want to pop up Santa, but because I'm going to be putting him on a dimensional surface, or raised up surface, I'm going to put one dimensional, or actually two, but just one layer, and then on the other side I'm going to put one layer as well. Flip that over and make sure you can't see it, which you can. Okay, and just kind of see where I need more. So I actually think I need them on all of the sleigh. And then what I'm going to do is just peel these off. Okay, and once you have them peeled off, I'm just going to take a little bit of, well, no, actually, I'm going to take some Zig 2-way glue pen, because this would just be easier, and just put it behind the deers, or reindeer, and just a little bit on, I guess, like the whip up here. then that'll help attach it to the moon. So I'm just going to kind of put it like so, and then attach that down. Okay, and there, let's see. Okay, and there you have it. A really, really simple card. In fact, you know what? I think I'm going to, it's missing something, so I'm actually going to go around the edge with some white gel pen. Okay, and I just think that added something, and it brought in the white embossing around the entire edge. So there you go, day number 4, and I will see you tomorrow for day number 5.
So